Welcome back to Space Engineers, my name's Chimp, and today we're going to talk about the recent update as well as the DLC that they've just added. In this update we have small cryopods, clean armor skin, and the build planner. The build planner is something similar to easy inventory, and playing with it has made the game so much easier to play with. Anyway, let's jump into it. Let's start off with the cryopod. Okay guys, so here we have the two cryopods, the large version and the small grid version. The small grid is similar to the large, where it has one connection at the back, but massive difference with the way it looks itself. It's very sleek and clean, very small, just the way you want it in a small grid ship. But when you're inside, you're greeted to this very dirty window. I would have liked to have it clean and clear to see through, but at the same time it's nice to have it for a small grid. Anyway, let's move on to the armor skin that they've added into this update. So on the right here we have the original armor skin. It's dirty, it's been barred, it's been in space, or it's had its time, you could say. But over here on the left, this is the new clean armor. It's just been built, just out the space docks. Whatever you design it with, it is a brand new ship. Whatever you decide to use them with, it looks clean as anything. So you've just seen the cryopod and you've just seen the clean armor skin. Next is the build planner, and if you go into your G menu, you'll see the build planner on your right hand side at the bottom. Now I've already got these queued up playing about with, but let's do it again. So it's easy enough to just pull everything down one by one into it, or you can just hover over it and middle click it. It will add it to your build menu on the right hand side, and then all you need to do is head over to a cargo container and go into these settings here. Now we have one for withdrawing the components, one to deposit them, and one to add them to the queue, and they all have shortcuts to them. Shift middle button, shift control middle button, and so on. So I'm at the cargo container, and all I need to do now is middle click and everything's been added to my inventory, as you can see here. Now say that I've already built up and I've got extra stuff on me. All I need to do then is alt middle control, and everything has been deposited to the cargo container. So that will deposit ores and also components, but will leave all your tools as well as your oxygen bottles and so on like that. It's just like easy inventory. It's amazing. So you've just seen that. What else have they added? They've added something subtle into the game as well now, and I think this is going to look cool. Is if you look down on the left hand side of your grids, it actually gives you a small image of what you're actually looking at. So you've got your timer blocks, your solar panels, so whatever you build. So when you're looking through all these names and you're trying to find something, lovely little image on the left hand side. Just makes things a lot easier to find. So yeah, moving on swiftly. So that is what they've added into the update. But what about the DLC? The DLC is obviously paid content that they've added in for extra aesthetics. Let's jump onto the other side of the wall that I've got on the right here and have a look at the armor skins that they've added into the DLC. So you see the two walls in front of me, one on the right, one on the left. The one on the right is the old skin that you always had, and the one on the left is the clean skin that we've just looked at. But the two at the ends are the new ones for the DLC. We have the digital camouflage, and I'm pretty sure you've seen something similar like this in mods and that, but it's finally in the game with the DLC, and I can see a lot of builds being used with this skin on planets or asteroids. And my personal favourite, which I think everybody should use because I love the texture, is the carbon fibre one. I just love that texture on it. Anyway, moving on swiftly. I get so caught up in how beautiful that is. So they are the armoured skins that they've added in to the DLC for your ship's station. They've also added in skins, two skins that are part of the DLC. Let's jump over to a med bay and have a look at them. Now we're here over at the med bay, and my favourite skin so far has always been the Pharaoh suit. But they've added in a chef suit and as well as a proper suit. Let's have a look at them. So this is the chef suit, and I'm not really a big fan of it, but it is there. Yeah, there's not much to say about it. The other one is the proper suit. So this is the proper suit. It is nothing much to it other than it looks quite clean and respectable. I think it's meant to be like a tuxedo, kind of going out to a tea party kind of thing. But anyway, that's what they've added, the chef suit and the proper suit. But that's not just everything. They've also added in 2 extra skins that you can buy separately. And that is the next gen suit, which is pretty smart. It looks quality. But my favourite one that they've added in is the fibre suit. And I think this is badass. It looks like you've got an alien soldier just coming down like Stargate Atlantis kind of style. I now think I'm going to use this all the time. It is beautiful. Okay, so as well as just the suits, you've also got the tools, but I'll leave them for you to play with when you get this DLC, if you get the DLC and the skins separately. So before we leave, I also want to talk about something else they've added in with the DLC, and that is the new emotes that you can get. We have a few, and it's going to be good for when you're making cinematic videos or just custom movies. So let's have a look at what we have here. So as you can see here, we have a few of them, and there's the wave animation, victory, thumbs up, face palm, point black, point down, assist come closer, aggressive point, point right, point forward, point left, angry, assist stop, and the last one is the dance move. Let's just quickly jump through them. So that's everything that's been added to the update, as well as the new DLC and the extra 2 skins. There is a few other extra features that have just been released and are spoke about in the stream, but the majority has been covered in this video. So anyway guys, thank you very much for watching this. If you have any comments or any other things you would like to talk about, please leave them in the comments below. Also join me on my Discord where we can chat in depth about what they've added. As always guys, my name's Cosmic Chimp, and stay safe.